Well, bullying has always been a problem in schools, and now it's taking on a new form. More teenagers are taking to the internet or phone apps for cyberbullying, and a relatively new app called Yik Yak is the latest in this trend. WSBT's Annie Chang joins us now, and Annie, you found out it's already creating problems for area schools.
Well, Rick, the app is designed specifically for college students. It basically allows anyone with the app to write anonymous comments. Well, now local high schools are starting to see it creep into their buildings, and Northridge and Middlebury is the latest to deal with Yik Yak bullying. But the school says it was able to turn it into a positive learning experience. Tracy LeDuc had never heard of Yik Yak until she got a call from her daughter's school explaining the trouble it's caused in the classrooms.
It's so anonymous, you know, that these children can write whatever and it's anonymous. There's no way to track back to see exactly who it is.
And that's exactly the point of Yik Yak. Anyone, anywhere can write whatever is on their mind, and no one can see who posted it. It's the perfect breeding ground for cyberbullying, which is what happened at Northridge High School last week.
We did at that time had some kids, again, they probably were thinking this is going to be funny kind of comments, and then it kind of turned to a point where, oh, that's kind of hurtful.
Principal Drew Wood and his staff sent emails to all the students and called their parents, encouraging families to talk about Yik Yak and cyberbullying. The students, he says, responded in full force.
At that point, our kids were saying, hey, we need to shut this down. So on Friday, we just started looking into that, and it was just a sea of students coming in, just saying, you know, Mr. Wood, this isn't right. We need to do this. My friend's hurting.
Yik Yak is just one of dozens of apps on the market right now that allow anonymous posts.
Here's a view of my iPhone screen with the Yik Yak app on it.
Eric Tamashasky, who specializes in cybercrime, says it's a trend that's getting out of hand.
It's only law enforcement that has the ability to do the investigations to figure out who's disrupting the school day. Schools can't do it, and that's a big problem we have now.
The real solution comes from the student and parents.
I do try to teach my children that as well and stuff, you know, that you can have an opinion, but there comes a point when it's actually harassment and bullying.
Principal Wood says the school district has contacted the company that makes Yik Yak, asking them to create a geofence around their schools. Now, that means the app would not work on or near their campus.
And Andy, the other issue here, this app, Yik Yak, isn't meant for kids at all.
That's absolutely right. If you look at their website, you must be 17 or older to download it. So what parents can do, you can change the settings on your phone, on your kids' iPhone, so that they can't download these apps that are actually meant for older audiences.
It's so sad kids have to go through all of this. And then coming up at 6 o'clock tonight, South Bend students getting help dealing with bullies. So we have that to look forward to, too.
Absolutely.
All right, Annie, thank you.